Alright, today we're unboxing a brand new Suzuki 6-horse. Check out my delivery guy. Is this not the best we ever seen an outboard engine getting delivered? This 4-stroke outboard model DF6A is one of the most popular small boat motors out there for dinghies, skiffs, and small inflatables. I've been looking forward to this one for a while. So let's see what actually got in the box. Right out of the gate, the packaging is tight and well padded. Even survived that delivery guy. Suzuki definitely isn't playing around when it comes to shipping the product. Once you get the top foam off, you'll see a few accessories tucked underneath. The owner's manual, spark plug and socket kit. Let me finish opening up the sides of this so we can lay it wide open to get it out easier. This good. Well worth the wait. That's your tiller handle there. It's got the throttle and it's got like a cruise control knob to set the tension. It's your kill switch and maybe 20-inch shaft on this motor. That little knob there is to adjust the tension on your steering so it won't just turn on you from currents or weight or from torque. I believe there are two versions, and this was a 20-inch model to get that lower unit underneath the hull of this little John boat we're going to put it on. This is that accessory kit. Make sure you don't lose this. Starter kit. It's got the owner's manual, a couple languages in there, and a little toolkit. Pretty basic. A couple of generic sockets, 3 different sockets there.
There are 2 makeshift sockets.
You use a screwdriver for the handle.
3 sockets.
And then it has an Allen key, which is for the oil drain plug, since it's a 4-stroke. It does come with an extra set of pull cord. The only thing I would add to this kit is going to be a few cotter keys in case you need to take the prop off. These are the items included in the Suzuki 6-horsepower outboard motor.
We'll add to that kit a cotter key in case we need to pull the propeller off for a repair. Okay, we'll stop.
I do like this white color. This Suzuki 6-horse is for that project boat there, 12-foot John boat. Okay, let's go over a few of the perks of this motor. So, at this point here, we have the fuel on-off switch. So we can cut that fuel off for storage and have the carburetor run dry. Here is the shifter, reverse, forward, and neutral. This knob here is for steering tension. So you make it a little stiffer on the turn so it doesn't just slide around. We have our oil fill and drain for our lower unit and our oil fill line. We'll demonstrate that soon. Our both how to change it and how you fill from the bottom, and when it comes out the top it's full. We have a grease point for the shifter. We have the hold down for trailer mode, which has 3 positions, 1, 2, and 3. Here is your manual trim with 5 different spots depending on the pitch of your transom. It's like your water port. Your plastic propeller with your exhaust port. Alright, let me put the motor down to show the next spot. To lower the motor, lift it a little bit, pull up on the lever, and let it go down. On the top we have our fuel, fill, and vent on top. Make sure the vent is open so the tank can breathe when you're using the main tank on the engine. Your pull cord, your safety harness, and your choke. This is for auxiliary fuel tank. We'll be doing that feature later on. A few more grease points for your tilt action. This is your throttle and your tension for the throttle. So if you want to maintain a constant speed, you can just set it to the speed you want, tighten it down, and it'll stay in that RPM range. When you're ready for automatically going back to idle, release the tension, and it goes back each time. This does fold up for storage. It does come with a spare emergency clip. It appears to be a little unique. So far, the only downfall I see is this handle is a coarse plastic, and it tends to stain with dirt easily. So I'm sure it'll clean up with just a little bit of soap and water, and we'll see. Now to take off the cowling, 1 clip, 2 clips, and a handle. You have to make sure that the pull cord goes into its little channel there. So you have your fuel tank, which is standard on the motor, 1 liter. You have a secondary fuel filter if you use the outside fuel tank. So it's a dual direction fuel pump. 1 in from auxiliary fuel tank and 1 in from the primary fuel tank. This is your fuel filter from the primary tank. Your carburetor. We gotta get some oil. We'll add oil here. And you apparently have a sight glass there. Again, your lever here is for the choke. And then your smooth throttle action. So our next step is adding oil to the lower unit, the crankcase, and filling with fuel. Putting the cowling back on is fairly simple. Get your pull cord to go through. Make sure the fuel cap is in the right location. 1 clip and 2 clips. Very simple. I believe this thing weighs about 52 pounds. We'll get all that accurate information here in just a moment. So next up is going to be fluids, oil and fuel, and lower gear oil.